morning, everyone, and happy Monday. Today is May the 24th. For me, it is the start of the last week of school. So we've got a week of activities, and then we are finally out for the summer. So getting excited, but have been crazy busy, but enjoying this beautiful weather that God has provided. Let's dive right in and see what it says today. The title is Consumed. And the verse comes out of Lamentations, not one we get a lot of, but Lamentations 3:21 through 22. It says, I have hope. When I think of this, the Lord's love never ends. His mercies never stop. How great to know that His love's never going to end. No matter what happens, God's always going to love us, and it's always going to be there.
So today it says, what is on your mind today? Are you worried about a friend, your parents, a test at school? So those are kind of kid worries because this is a kid's devotional. But as an adult, what are you worried about? Maybe it is money. Maybe it's paying bills. Maybe it's about your job. As a kid, it can be so much more than this. You hate to think about it, but some kids are, what am I going to eat tonight? Are we going to have food? You hate to think about those things from a kid standpoint, but there are some kids that is their fears. So what are you worried about today? What is on your mind? Sometimes we think too much about the problem and don't think enough about the answer. So we think really hard about when something goes wrong. You know, we tend to, as humans, we tend to dwell on the problem sometimes, and not so much about the answer. You know, I mean, a lot of times, especially if there's nothing that we can do to change or fix the situation, we tend to dwell on the problem because we physically cannot do anything about it, so we tend to dwell on it instead of looking for an answer. The answer is always God. When we remember that God is full of love, we can be filled with hope. We can feel much better when we think about how great God is. When we remember that God is full of love, we can be filled with hope. God is full of love and wants to give that love to every single one of us. And in turn, we can be filled with the hope that comes from knowing Jesus Christ and that He is in control of every situation that goes on around us. Our prayer says, Holy Spirit, help me to think about your great love the next time I can only think about my problems so that I can have hope. So that is my challenge to you this week, is whenever a problem comes up, instead of focusing on the problem, focus on God. Focus on His love for you, for us, and be filled with hope. Go out, have a great day, and be the example.